Tom and Jerry. Photo, Warner Brothers. Picture you know you're in for trouble right at the start, when the pigeons begin rapping. Tim Story's Tom and Jerry opens to the strains of a Tribe Called Quest's classic Can I Kick It, as the camera swoops over the New York City skyline and finds Tom relaxing between subway cars and Jerry looking at rental properties with a shady rat real estate agent. Wait till you see the next place. It just screams Mouse House. Wait, can I say that? Ignore the anachronism of lyrics like Mr. Dinkins, will you please be my mayor? The idea here is presumably to situate Tom and Jerry in a modern-day version of the city. Maybe the filmmakers were just trying to cash in on the secret life of Pet's gravy train, but it also makes some narrative sense. After all, the city is full of cats tasked with catching mice, in bodegas and apartments and even some movie theaters. But look, this is already way too much work to do for a Tom and Jerry movie. A cluttered, awkward, pandering mess, Tom and Jerry, which debuts on HBO Max today, is a good example of what happens when the filmmakers don't understand or maybe just forget what made their subject exciting in the first place. The classic Tom and Jerry cartoons were engines of wordless slapstick joy, fast, clever, and fun. While they have certainly gone through many iterations over the decades and are maybe not as well regarded today, with little of the surreal inventiveness of Wile E, Coyote and Road Runner, or the wiseass narrative intricacy of Bugs Bunny and Co., their thundering bluntness retains a primal cinematic appeal. Besides, for all the show's simplicity, you could spend hours arguing over who was the good guy and who was the bad guy, the craven Tom, with his Sisyphean drive, or that ever-triumphant teacher's pet Jerry. Anyway, you'd think that a new Tom and Jerry feature film would prioritize the part where, you know, the cat chases the mouse. You would be wrong. Story's film sidelines its title characters to focus on the efforts of Kayla, Chloë Grace Moretz, a young woman who loses her bicycle delivery job and then lies her way into a gig at a fancy hotel as it prepares for the wedding of the century between two celebrity influencer types, Preeta, Pallavi Sharda, and Ben, Colin Jost. Kayla immediately draws the suspicions of the hotel's ambitious, snooty event manager Terence Mendoza, Michael Pena, even as she becomes friendly with the soon-to-be-weds. When Jerry wreaks havoc in the hotel's fancy kitchen and strikes fear in the hearts of management on the eve of the big day, if a picture of this mouse is tweeted to the Instabook face, or the Ticky Tock, we will be ruined, the resourceful but out of her element Kayla hires Tom to catch Jerry. For about 10 minutes, at least.